It's another great episode of Educate Africa with me, Dr. Sandile Kamete. It's a series on finishing your qualification in record time. So welcome. And if you haven't watched the other episode on this series, please make sure that you go back. We are on episode number 8 of 10. We are about to finish this lovely series. And today I just want to talk about why is it difficult at tertiary? Why tertiary is difficult? And I'm using the word tertiary because different people are in different institutions of higher learning. There are those that are at university. There are those that are in TVET colleges. There are those that are in colleges or University of Technology. So depending on where you are in an institution of higher learning, and I assume that you have been, feeling this whole thing of how difficult it is to be at tertiary. And before I get into it, I want to remind you to subscribe. Please make sure that you also tell a friend to join this Educate Africa family. It's a very lovely family. We keep you educated. So let's get to the issue of why tertiary is feeling a little bit difficult, is putting you in a lot of anxiety, stress, and you feel like this is not even what you signed up for. And I've heard that before. I've had students who, I don't want to use the word quit, but they will decide to terminate their education journey either in the first few months of education or in the middle of their qualification. And most of them, they will say, it's not what I signed up for. Some will give valid excuses or valid reasons why they are terminating their journey. But one of the reasons why you feel education or you feel that your educational journey in your tertiary institution is a little bit difficult, apart from the different issues that might be happening in your tertiary institution, such as lack of infrastructure, such as lack of structure in your qualification or in your course, beside the poor teaching and learning experience that you might be experiencing from the people that are teaching you, beside maybe the student experience, how the campus is and where it is situated. I mean, there are a lot of external issues that might make you feel that tertiary is a little bit difficult. But beside that, there are these internal issues or internal factors that makes people feel that tertiary is difficult. When you ask them about their tertiary experience, you can see that they feel like crying because of what they went through. And some of these internal factors are the ones that makes you think education or being a tertiary is not worth it. Number one, it's the lack of vision. And I want to tie this to writing a vision board, which is a topic on its own. And I think I've done an episode on how to write a winning vision board, which in my vision board, unfortunately, I am not currently studying, but if I was studying, one of the components of my vision board will be a vision for my studies, which many young people or many students, they don't have that. They don't have a vision around their studies. What is it that you want to achieve with this educational journey? Before you even start it, I want you to have that vision. If your qualification is a year, I want you to have that year vision. If it's 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, I want you to have that 4 years plan or 4 years vision around your education. If you lack that vision, you are just walking in an endless tunnel where you don't even see the light. The vision creates this clear path. It shows you where the corner is, where you are going to, make a U-turn, where you are going to stop. It gives you all the clear directions and the signs of these beautiful journey that you are in or you are about to go into. So you must create a clear vision, create what needs to be done, what are the resources that needs to be done. Like when you are writing a vision board, or when you are putting together a vision board, I want you to be able to put together, what do you envision, and for you to achieve what you have envisioned, what are the necessary activities or daily, weekly, monthly goals that needs to be achieved, and what are the activities that you need to achieve or do to achieve these daily, weekly, and monthly goals, so that you can achieve this vision, this goal, which is getting your qualification. And if you do need help on this, I think you are lucky that you are watching this episode, because I do have an online course on how to put together a winning vision board. So I want you to visit that on my website. Go to the shop and get that one, because it will be very helpful. Number two, the reason you are feeling that tertiary is a little bit difficult, it's because of the environment that you find yourself in. The environment could be where you stay. It could be, the city where you are in. It could be where, this tertiary is situated. The surroundings contribute quite a lot in making you feel tertiary is a little bit difficult. And I've heard people say, you know what, if I was in that university, in that part of my country, I think I would have done well, because the environment here is not suitable. Sometimes the environment is not what you can control, but sometimes the environment you can control, which includes the type of friends you have, the type of people that you surround yourself with, the type of people that you bring into your life while you are at tertiary. This is very important, because the friends that you have, the study buddies that you have, are going to determine whether you are going to finish that qualification, especially in record time, or not. I've seen friends elevating other friends, making sure that they help friends account. I've seen other friends making sure that they support, or they play a very support structure role in their friends. But I've also seen how friends, or the environment that you put yourself in through friends, destroys your career or destroys your journey as a student. So I want you to be very careful, because you will find it very difficult at tertiary if you are not going to properly choose who you have in your life at tertiary. That one is very important, but at the same time a little bit difficult, because you might be new in that town, you might be new in that institution, and have nobody that is in there that you can, try and have a conversation with, who can help you understand how things work in this environment. And as a result, you will end up choosing friends that might lead you to your downhill. So it is very important that the environment, and please make sure that you constantly clear the environment. If you see yourself now getting into groups, getting to do things that are not aligned with your tertiary journey, try to clean up. Try to exit where you can exit. Make sure that the environment is conducive enough for you to study. This one is very painful. And if I had time, I was going to tell you a story. But the third part is the issue of poor financial management. You will never know how life frustrating it is until you are broke, until you don't have money. Money plays a very, very big role in how tertiary will be. Trust me. I was fortunate enough that I was funded throughout my journey at tertiary, but it wasn't enough, which made me start my entrepreneurial journey at a very young age at tertiary, trying to supplement the money that I was receiving from my bursary. But I'm not talking about how much money comes in. I'm talking about poor financial management. Some students have felt that tertiary was not worth it because financially they were constrained. They were not eating enough. They were not able to buy clothes. They were not able to have what other students are having because of finances. But at the same time, there are students who are getting money either from a bursary or a financial aid from government or anywhere, or they are getting money from their parents, but because of poor financial management, they felt that tertiary was a little bit difficult for them. So any money they got, they couldn't budget properly, which meant that by the time month end hit, they are borrowing from John and Susan and Sipho there so that they can try and make sure that they have something to eat and all of that. So they were kind of taken by whatsoever that everyone is wearing, the phones that everyone was carrying. So they mismanaged their finances and made their life a misery or a living hell. So this is very important that as a young person who is a tertiary, you teach yourself how to budget, how to manage your money, and make sure that your finances are set straight. There is also, I think, number 4, which is our mental health. Our mental health will make it very difficult at tertiary because at tertiary, you are juggling a lot of things. I don't want to talk about time management because I think I've spoken about that before, but I want to talk about the issue of maintaining your mental health, failure to balance and making sure that you have a clear mind. You will constantly feel that headache. You will constantly feel that university or tertiary is not worth it, and only to find that it's not that it is not worth it. Of course, it is worth it, but because you are going through a lot in terms of checking so many other things, you feel this burnout, you feel this anxiety, you feel that pressure, and that comes from poor time management. It comes from failure to know what is on your plate. It comes from taking so many other projects and being involved. So I want you to make sure that you protect your mental health. You protect your space. You make sure that you constantly clear your head. And sometimes people use going out with friends to clear their mind, going to the gym. And please make sure that you do go to the gym. It's very important so that you constantly clear your head because you need your head cleared. I was talking to another student at the gym who said, I'm very smart. I'm doing medicine. It's my first year and I passed very well. It's not like I am not capable, but I'm feeling the pressure of having to do so much. And that is messing up with my mental health. Anything that comes in, it kind of triggers me. It makes me kind of, that feeling where you don't want to wake up, where the feeling where you don't want to talk to anyone, where you don't want to do anything because you constantly seeing this work piling. And sometimes you see this work piling because you were not doing justice in making sure that you plan ahead. You have a timetable around what needs to be done, when are you writing tests and exams and all of that. So it is very important that you manage that. I mean, there are so many things that will make your tertiary experience a living hell. But also, the most important one is you. You are going to make tertiary a living hell to yourself. You know, there are people who will start discovering who they are at tertiary, which is okay, but in their self-discovery, they will lose focus. And I wanted to talk about distractions, but I thought it's very important that I talk about you as the person who's going to make life a living hell through distractions. And distractions, they come sometimes through trying to discover who you are, trying to enjoy the freedom that you have got. You are away from home. Now, you are making these decisions for your life and all of that. So you are a self-destruct in a way if you didn't get someone who is going to help you. You will feel like tertiary was a living hell because while you were experiencing this freedom, while you were taking these decisions for yourself, while now you were doing things by yourself, which is actually great, but at the same time, you allowed distractions. And speaking of distractions, it's one of the things that is going to mess up your journey. And I want to end here on the issue of distractions. And I want you to make sure that you pay attention on some of the things that are going to distract you. It could be friends. It could be church. Some, they are distracted by church, going too much to church. Monday to Monday, they are going to church. And we have students that are going to church Monday to Monday. I don't have a problem with that, but it is kind of a distraction on its own. You are allowing this thing to sort of like consume you. You are allowing your friends, you are allowing going out to be the most important thing now at tertiary. So I want you to avoid over experiencing. It's nice to experience. For example, I'm in Johannesburg, and you will want to know a little bit of Johannesburg. It's nice to explore, but I will caution you about over exploring, because that invites distraction. It takes you off the course. It takes you off the track. So I want you to manage the number of distractions that you are going to face, or that you are currently facing if you are at tertiary at the moment. And distractions comes in different ways, more than what I have mentioned now, including our social media, lovely platforms that we are part of, good platforms, I must say. Content creation in these platforms is one of those things that we love, but I've seen people distracting themselves, lacking in their studies because they are creating content for social media. So it's all about social media. When they wake up, it's all about social media. Your phone, instead of being a blessing, probably making money through it, but it's now a source of your distractions from your tertiary journey. So your tertiary journey is important. And I want you to know, as I end, that above everything that is going to happen at tertiary, your education is important. What you came to tertiary for was getting yourself educated, getting those skills so that you can go out there. I know that you might want to start working. I thought maybe let me chip in that even after I said the 4 things that will make your life miserable at tertiary, or make you feel like tertiary is not worth it. But working, or trying to find work while you're studying, is part of the distractions that are going to be there in your life. And it makes people forget why they were there. So you are at tertiary because you are there to get the qualification. If there is something that happens thereafter, if there are opportunities that are going to, avail themselves, the friends that you are going to meet, and any other thing that you might be involved in or want to be involved in, I want you to know that those things, they come second. This is gonna be a little bit difficult for someone who came to tertiary while maybe they were engaged or they were married. But for those that were single or were dating, I want you to know that even your relationship, as young as you are, it should come second to your studies, unless you already, a senior student who is already engaged, who have kids, who is married. Then that one is a different conversation. But for those that are young, 18-year-olds, 19, 20, who are still singing, I want you to understand that as much as it's nice to have a partner starting a life there. Personally, I started a life at a very, very young age. I got married at university at the age of 23. So I'm not going to judge you there, but I want you to know that you can't self-destruct. Okay. All of these things, they come second. What you were there for, or what you are there for, or what you are going for there in your tertiary institution that you have chosen, is to go there and study. So I want you to grab that and move out as quick as possible. Okay, we are talking about finishing your qualification in record time, and this series is all about that. It's all about making sure that you finish your qualification in record time. And one of the things that will make you finish over and above the number of years indicated in your course is some of the things that I've mentioned in the past 7 and 8 episodes that I want you to go through and make sure that you master as a student. So I want us to put it there for this episode, hoping that we will tackle the last 2 episodes that are left on this series. And I look forward to starting another series, and I hope you will join and make sure that you tell other friends to be part of this exciting series that we are dropping, and these episodes that we are dropping. Remember, the aim of this episode is to educate you as a young African. We are all about educating Africans, and I want you to drop a comment on the comment section on what are the things that I have not mentioned that makes tertiary a little bit miserable, so that other people who visit this episode will actually learn over and above what I have now mentioned. So until we meet on another episode, and I want you to remember, it is possible because it's doable. And let me remind you that the merch is available. If you want to order yours, it is available. And let me also ask you to visit my shop on my website and make sure that you grab some of these exciting books, online courses that I've developed for you. They are very informative, important, and make sure that we are kind to one another. And exercising kindness is sharing the information that you have received, including this episode that you have, including being part of this family. I will see you on another episode. God bless you and take care.